In addition to providing opportunities for traders to receive seed and investment capital, Darwinex Zero also provides a wealth of intelligence to traders about their strategy. This includes key information to identify strengths and weaknesses that they can then use to improve their own performance and rankings. These same metrics also provide essential information to third-party investors when they're choosing their next investment. So let's take a closer look. As I stated in the previous video, the Signal Account tab provides metrics for the actual source trades executed by the trader within their own account, and can only be viewed by the trader who manages the strategy. These 4 tabs, however, provide metrics for the risk-adjusted Darwin that is based on the Signal account, and these are publicly viewable. In the previous video, I covered the Return over Risk tab. In this video, I'll be taking a closer look at the Assets and Timeframes metrics. The Asset Allocation section shows the percentage breakdown of assets traded. You can choose to view the asset classes traded using the Family tab. So here we can see about 2/3 of these are index CFDs, with about a quarter Forex and a much smaller number of commodity CFD trades. This provides invaluable information to the trader. For example, here we can see that index CFDs have accounted for a return of approximately 23%, Forex for approximately 9%, but commodity CFD trades are showing a small loss overall and have a negative return. You can hopefully see how this information would help inform a trader about what they could change in their approach in order to help maximize their performance and therefore ranking and potential for investment. By choosing by asset, this breaks down the data into individual assets. So for example, the asset most traded was the NDX. As you click on each segment, you can see exactly how many trades there were in that category, what the percentage of winners was, and also how much each asset contributed to the overall return. By default, you'll see the metrics for the entire history, but if you want to look at, say, just the most recent week, you can do that here. The next section shows which trading sessions the trader is most active in. You can see the number of trades executed during the European, American, and Asian sessions. And just like with assets a moment ago, you can also see how each of these has contributed to the overall return of the Darwin here on the right. Again, you can imagine how this could help to inform a trader so that they could adjust their trading style in relation to the time of day in order to help increase their performance. If you want a more granular breakdown, you can view this data by hour of day instead in the histogram below. Note that the time frame used here is based on the same selector as for the Assets section above. The final piece of analysis shows a representation of trading performance by the day of week. The accumulated return chart shows how positions open during Monday to Friday contribute to the Darwin's performance. So for example, we can see here that Fridays have been the most successful for this trader, with Mondays, Tuesdays and Thursdays also performing well, whereas we can see that trading on Wednesdays has actually made a small loss over this time frame. If this pattern was consistent into the future, then again, it's more valuable intelligence to help the trader with their decision making to drive greater performance going forward. So again, there's some really valuable information on this Assets and Timeframes tab for both the trader and any potential third-party investors. In the next video, I'll be looking at the Strategy Analysis tab. If that's already available, you'll see a link on screen now. You can find a link to all Darwinex Zero videos in this video's description. And to make sure you get all the latest news and updates on Darwinex Zero, don't forget to follow us on our social media accounts as shown.